So lately I've been getting a lot of questions for this little bad boy over here. It's the Ap5 Smartwatch. How much is it? Does it lag? How long is the battery life? Is it a clone of the Apple Watch Series 5? So if you're one of these people or just interested in getting this item, please keep on watching. I got all the answers. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rafaelantihero. You're watching my series Rafaelantihero Reviews, where I review the products that I've purchased, the products you want to purchase, and the products you might have been thinking of purchasing. Now I do this so that you can save your time and your money before spending it on these. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you're one of my 181 subscribers, thank you so much for watching my videos and clicking that like button and dropping a comment on these videos. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get into it. You've seen the pictures, you've heard the rumors, you've asked the questions for a very good reason. This smartwatch looks amazing, which is the first thing we're going to talk about, the aesthetic design. This bad boy looks exactly like the Apple Watch Series 5. I mean, look at this. From afar, you couldn't tell. You won't even know it. It's that good. The screen display, the home button, the heart sensors, and all the way to the strap. If you can afford the Apple Watch Series 5, this smartwatch might be for you. Now, you might be sold on the aesthetic. Next, let's talk about the details, features, and specifications. The Ap5 smartwatch has a full touch display. It is 1.3 inches in size. The Ap5 smartwatch has a 44mm strap size, 44 by 36 by 12. Its battery capacity is 170 mAh, and the battery life can last from 3 days up to 3 weeks, depending on how you use it. Their official description is 30 days standby, but in my experience, if you fully use the features, which I'm going to talk about in a second, it can last up to 3 days. But if it's just on standby, it can go up to 3 weeks. And like I said before in my iPhone video, the battery life of a device depends on how you use it. So if you haven't watched that, click this iCard up here. What about the charging time? Well, the charging time is between 2 to 3 hours, and later in the demo, I will show you how to do exactly that. Okay, and last but not the least, what is the waterproof level? Someone DM'd me and asked me if the Ap5 was waterproof or not. Yes, it is. It is rated as IP67, which means the unit can be dropped into a body of water up to a meter deep for 30 minutes. That is the waterproof level. What about the compatibility? Well, the smartwatch can be used by Android users with an OS version of 4.4 and above. For iOS users, iOS 9 and above would be the basic requirements for the compatibility of the smartwatch. Let's move on to the second feature, which is health tracking. The Ap5 smartwatch basically tracks 6 health indicators. They're the heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, exercise, fatigue, and most importantly, sleep. And the last one is what I'm most excited about to show you in the demo. So keep watching until the end of this video. And the last feature is the app connection. Everything you can do on your wrist, you can do on the phone and more. Once connected through the app, there's a world of options. But the most amazing, if I had to choose one, is the notifications. You can control your notifications through this app. You can get message notifications, Facebook notifications, Skype, WeChat, WhatsApp, and what I love the most, which is really helpful in my case because I am sitting down for hours. And when you're wearing this watch, this reminds you, stand up for a walk, get out of your seat. I think this is very important because most people forget to stand up after sitting down for long hours. There's also some alarms and other reminders that you can turn on, and I will show that in the demo along with the other features. So by now, maybe you're thinking of purchasing the Ap5 smartwatch, but you're wondering what's inside the box. So don't worry, that's what's next. I'm gonna take you through the unboxing right now. after seeing what's inside the box, you're already convinced of getting this AP5 smartwatch, you can do one of two things. You can go to Shopee, type in AP5 smartwatch, and look through a bunch of different shops, message multiple sellers for this exact one, and figure out how to use it on your own. Or what you can do better is go to our Instagram page, rmc.ph, order there, and you won't have to do any of that. We have done the work for you. We have a direct supplier from overseas. You will get this exact version. This is the best one. This one is the highest quality and is proven and tested. I have used this for about 2 months now, and this is 100% worth your money. If you're interested in getting this bad boy over here, it's 1,400 pesos. You can go ahead to the links in the description. So go right now to rmc.ph on Instagram for more details. But even if after that you're still not convinced and you still have some questions about how to use this product, up next is a demonstration. I will show you how to use the AP5 smartwatch. Okay, so let's say you did what I told you. You went to rmc.ph and you got your AP5 smartwatch. What are you going to do after unboxing? So the first thing you're going to do is going to get your smartwatch from the box and then remove the sticker. Comes with it. And then you're going to go ahead and try to turn it on. But if it doesn't turn on, don't worry. This happens. All you have to do is get the charging clip and charge the smartwatch. Right now I'm going to show you how to charge this product. So for this, I'm going to use a power bank, and it is only 170 mAh. So a power bank definitely can bring some power into this. So what you're going to do is you're going to the back of your smartwatch. You're going to look for the 2 charging ports. Flip your charger onto your smartwatch. Nice and easy. There we go. That's going to take 2 to 3 hours, but you have another one right here. I'm going to show you what you can do on your wrist. So we're going to go here. And swipe up, that's the time. You can find a bunch of different watch faces. So this one looks similar to the Apple iWatch Series 5. Okay, and then after that, you can just swipe right. First one's data, click that. So we have 3 dots over here: exercise, steps, and sleep. Okay, so you can see there. That's what it tracks. So that's like an overview of what's going on. Next is the heart rate. We're gonna measure my heart rate right now. Okay, so you swipe right to measure. Always remember that when you use the smartwatch, swipe left, swipe right. Left, right, left, right. So the heart rate's gonna take about 1 minute. Okay. Alright, so that's my heart rate. We're going to go to the BP, swipe right. Again, another minute, and that's my BP. And then what's next is the O2, or the blood oxygen. So we're gonna go ahead here, and again, swipe right. Alright, so that's my blood oxygen. We're gonna go ahead to sleep. So you can see that is my sleep over there. Okay, I haven't had a lot of sleep. That is the sleep that they record from you. And of course, you gotta wear the smartwatch while sleeping so that it can track your sleep. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, next is the exercise. And in the exercise, we have about 8 modes. So this is the overview over here. How much exercise have you done today? So we have 8. And we have walking. What you're gonna see there is the steps, number of kilometers, calories burned, and the heart rate while doing that exercise. Okay, running, same thing. Cycling. So for cycling, it's a little bit different. You have heart rate and calories burned. Okay, next is skipping. It is the same as cycling. Okay, so then to access the next 4, you're going to swipe right again. Okay, we have badminton. So it has steps, calories burned, and the heart rate. After that, we got basketball. It's, the same thing. Football, same as basketball. And we have swimming. So for swimming, if you're gonna bring this to swimming, you're gonna wear the smartwatch. So there's a swimming option, that's number 8. do it at your own risk. It is waterproof to a point, IP67. Okay, so let's move on. There's like 6 apps that you can get notifications from if your smartwatch is connected to your phone. Okay, so messaging app, that's Facebook right there. Alright, they are messages, Facebook, Skype, WhatsApp, WeChat, and there's another one that I forgot about. Okay, moving on. Next, we got the music. Okay, so you gotta be connected, or there's gotta be music from your phone. So we're gonna play that later with the application. Here's the timer. You can go ahead and play this. You can go ahead and start recording your time. Okay, and then you stop. And here are the others, like the extras. You can go and mute your smartwatch here. Okay, once you do that, it's just gonna vibrate, and then we have the brightness. So right now it's at full brightness. I'm gonna play around with it. Okay, back to bright, swipe left, reset, nope, shut down, no. And then you can find the version over here. That is the version 7 point something. If you want to find your smartphone, it can do that if it's connected right there. Okay, so those are the 12 functions that you can do on your wrist. What about what you can do on your phone? So how do you connect this Ap5 smartwatch to the phone? We do that by the app called Wearfit 2.0. You can find it in the App Store, you can find it in the Play Store, but if you can't do that, you can go to your manual, get that manual. There's a QR code over here. You can scan that and it will download the Wearfit 2.0 app. Now, I've downloaded the app. What's next? I'm gonna show you how I navigate the app from the iPhone. I'm gonna show you how to bind it if it's not already bound to your phone. We're gonna go to Wearfit 2.0. Okay, there we go. It's network interruption, something like that. But don't worry, you can go ahead to Mine, Device Management. And you can go to Connection Management, then it is bound to my other smartwatch that is charging. We can just unbound that here, and we're going to go to Connection Management again and click on Bind Bracelet. It is called a Smart Bracelet, but smartwatch seems cooler. So we can see it here. You can click Watch For. It will notify you to request for a Bluetooth pairing. Click Pair, Allow, and we're connected. You can see the battery of this smartwatch, it's 40%. It has been on for about 5 days, from 3 days to 3 weeks. Depends on how you use it. So we're gonna go back here. You can see an overview of what your health looks like. So there's 6 icons. Sleep, that's today. We're gonna go to yesterday. It doesn't show any data. Sometimes you gotta reload it a couple of times to get it right, because it doesn't automatically refresh every time. You just have to swipe down and then it has a little circle and it's gonna load your data from last night. Now we can see the overview, 6 icons, 6 measurements. Let's go to sleep. So I actually got 8 hours of sleep last night, but let's just say you got 8 hours of sleep. It tells you how much light sleep you had, how much deep sleep you had, and it kind of breaks it down to this. You can see the full details. If you're a health junkie, if you're into this kind of things, this is very beautiful. And then the heart rate, 70 beats per minute, okay? And this one, the BP, this was my last measurement. And here's your blood oxygen, SpO2. Yep, you can do that. And here's your fatigue factor. And you can't actually measure this on the smartwatch. You can measure it here on the smartphone. I will show you in a bit how to do that. And here's your health weekly. You can find the number of steps right here, and there's a big number. That's your health rating. Although I have no idea how they rate this, but it depends on the activity and the things you. So they're gonna have some charts over here, fancy charts, and you can see what you've been up to right there. On the top right, you have measure. You can click that, and in here you can see 4 health indicators, and with just one tap you can measure all of those. It takes about a minute to measure this, 20 seconds, and then we will get our measurement. Okay, so you can see we have our 1 key measurement. Right now I'm at 64 beats per minute and 124/71 mmHg and 99% blood oxygen. And my fatigue level is I'm in a good condition. That's great. So that's what you can do in the home screen. Next is, we're just gonna go ahead to mine. So this is your personal profile. Okay, when you first have this, you're gonna have like a registration point, but I'm not gonna show it here. We're just gonna go ahead, and if you have any questions, go comment them below so I can answer all of them. Okay, so we got the height, the weight, and the target steps. 3,000 steps. That's very ambitious. So we got personal data. You can find my name, my age, everything, and the units that you want. So I got km, kg, cm, and degrees Celsius. And you can set your sleep time. Mine is 12 o'clock up to 7 o'clock. That's my, preference. We got some exception details, so there's no data here. Here in device management, we have a lot more control of what's going on in your smartwatch. So the first thing is find bracelet. When you press this, the smartwatch vibrates as long as it is near the phone. And here, number 2, you have shake photo. So you can take photos from your smartwatch. You can click that, something like that. Yeah, you just have to shake it and it takes the photo. So that's that. And what's next is the beautiful thing. It's the intelligent reminder. So you can click that here. You have call reminder, SMS reminder, alarm clock, sedentary, do not disturb, app notifications. So that's a lot. Let's go through each one of them. Alarm clock. You can add multiple alarms here. I have 6:30, but it is off. Let's say I'm gonna set the alarm to about 8:20. Remind only once. Save that. That's on. And let's wait for that later while I'm talking about other things. And this is the sedentary reminder. It reminds you from this time to this time. You're gonna get reminders like stand up for a walk, because after you sit for a while, it reminds you to stand up, go for a walk. And here's the do not disturb mode. If you don't want any notifications for a certain period of time, you can turn that on here, but I'm not gonna do that. And we have the app notifications. So we can see 7. So there's WeChat, QQ, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Line, and Kakao Talk. Do we even use Kakao Talk nowadays? But anyways, that covers it for the intelligent reminders. And here below, you have even more control. So this is a raise the bright screen. When you do this, the smartwatch automatically turns on. So you can turn that on or off. But for me personally, that's good. Raise the bright screen. What's next is the integral point measurement. So every hour, if you turn this on, you're gonna get measurements and it's gonna record to your phone. And then here at the layouts, we can change the wallpaper of the smartwatch, select your image, choose photos from the album, but we're not gonna do that. I like it the way it is. And here's the firmware update. We can see the latest version is 7.73. It just updated 2 days ago. So this smartwatch is really up to date, even the software. Okay. And what's next is the settings. Okay, and guys, here's the alarm, 8:20. Okay, so that definitely worked. So here, we have more settings. Here's the 12-hour option. There's the 24-hour military time, and there's the 12-hour AM, PM kind of thing. So you can turn that on here, or you can turn that off. For me, I like military time, it's cool. And then third-party access. When you're starting out, you got the app, Wearfit 2.0. It asks you permission about the Apple Health. And I turned all of that on. And then next is the WeChat support, and I don't have WeChat, so we're just gonna ignore that. And here's the clear phone data. If you want to clear all the data you have from the smartwatch, you can do that here. And restore factory settings. Yep, self-explanatory right there. You can sign out if you want to switch accounts. Alright, so that pretty much covers how you use the Ap5 smartwatch through the phone. And if you have any more questions, go ahead in the comment down below if I have missed anything. And if you're interested in something or you have something to say about it, go down in the comments below. I will respond to each and every one of you. With all of that being said, here are my final thoughts on the Ap5 smartwatch. You're looking for a smartwatch that looks as good as this, with as many functions as this. If you want a smartwatch that looks exactly like the Apple Watch Series 5, but you can afford it like most of us, the Ap5 smartwatch is for you. Again, if you're interested, you can go to our shop, rmc.ph. This is only 1,400 pesos, excluding the shipping fee. You will get exactly what you see in this video, and we done all the work for you. We tested, we make sure it's good, and then if you have any questions, you can go message us on Instagram. We will answer all of your questions. And that's it for today's video, guys. If this video helped you in any way in deciding whether to buy the Ap5 smartwatch or in looking for an affordable smartwatch, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Click that bell to be notified every time I upload, and also subscribe to my girlfriend's channel, Margot Catalina. Follow us on Instagram, rmc.pa. This has been Rafaelantihero Reviews Episode 3, and I will see you guys in the next video.